Yeah, so found this old school game. Yeah, some of us will remember this from the 80s and 90s. I just adjusted this because it was about there was something like that, right? Or like that, and that's what I'm making it here. So something like this, and that was getting jammed. See, it was like this, like this. So how did I trim it? I don't know that. Yeah. I pushed it there like that. See, because that had to shunt the ball to over here. And this to grab it. And I hot glued in there because I broke the hinge. I should super glue it, but we'll see it. Now, I found it like this, so someone's taken the lid off so they can actually see where the ball's going instead of guessing, because this used to have a lid and there was, plumbing pipes and Mario Brother pipes, and we would try get it to never get it through here so you could get it to there, and it's got magnets in here. So you'd have a steel ball bearing. So that's the only thing I got to get after I sort this. So I'm going to try and make a graph. So I just have to replace this bit here. I wonder if I should keep that. It would help. I'll keep one side. Mr. La La La. Very silly. I'll take one side off. It doesn't want to cut at the moment. Yeah. I might just put one piece on. Yeah, that'll be good. If I do this, I'll just cut this. Just like that. Okay. Oh, that's probably better, eh? How can I take this off? I'm going to take it apart. I'll take it apart and take this off so I can repair it. I'll just repair it there. Put it on the angle. Eesh. Cut it like this. cut some more out of it. Cut this, cut some of this off. It's just going to roll around straight into there. See? I did want to do the square bit, make the square piece. That'll be cracker big. That'll just, it's a bit of a cheating one. I mucked it up because I should have cut it like that. See? You have to go like that. Okay, so I'll cut this off. You got heaps of material anyway. I should have did it with paper, eh? Sort of did it with paper. Yeah, just comes in and goes straight around. I should do it to the original, but I'd rather like that, like this, just a function. Back to the repair. So I cut that to try to go over here. See, because the ball bearing that we use has to be big enough to get through here. But the gauge of ball bearing we need is something that sits you know, coincides with or synchronizes with this. It has to be a certain type of size. Obviously, if it's too big, you can't make it through the obstacle course. But if it's too small, it won't reach the pickup. Yeah, so it's got to be a certain diameter or size where if it sits on here, oh, it fits into this and is able to be picked up from here, because when you use this one and you get it to come rolling along there, it sits there at a certain size, so this here can pick it up. So that'll magnetically pick it up there, and then you bring it on, boom, and then it'll drop it there. So it throws it into here, and then you use that. So what's cool, you must open it, and it must roll along here, and then you close it up, so it can come and land onto here, and then you use this one. Right? I should show you. I'll show you with a glass marble. But, yeah. So back to doing this. Yeah, I see. I don't like like refabricating exactly some of the things if you can get around it, but it's only because it's going to be quite difficult to reshape and make those shapes. See, if I do it like that, that's fine. You know, that suffice. You know, and if the walls are as big as this, yeah, I think I might do that, because if I refabricate that, it's if I'm going to do that, I'll pause it. And then I'll show you how I make it all. Well, let's give it a go then, eh? Because I wanted to fix it like that. So how much do we need? So if we cut off the same amount, and then I'll use so if it doesn't work, we'll use what we've got here. I've got another lid anyway, so this is a yogurt lid from 1 kg yogurt. I can see the stencil I can draw. You see it underneath there? I can use that circle there as a stencil to trace how much to have it sink in. So we'll go this way, so we have the straight edge on that side, and so about there, right? Yeah, up there, because we just need that much. Well, I could do it on an angle like that, cut it up. So I only need so much, but yeah, we'll try that, eh? Yeah, we'll try to refabricate it like the way, because I could do it with hot glue, and that'll be molding and forming. So we'll cut a bit out of the middle, eh? Cut a bit out of the middle like we did over there. Oh, look, it almost snapped by itself. Oosh, look at that. So I need to bring it this way, because we want that lip there. Miscalculated there, but that's okay. We should just go like this. So about there. So I should trace it out with a pen or something so we can see. I'll pause the clip. So, yep. Oosh. So I gotta draw this shape here. I might have to draw like that. I might have to draw it even more. Reason why, because I want to flip this up. I want to mold this. So flip it up. So it's best probably to go like that so I can get the full amount. I can see, the reason why I'm drawing that line is so I can see how much I have to come up. See, I think about this section here has to fold up. We'll see, we'll start forming that, because we'll form that line and then this line here. That'll be the most difficult, and then we'll probably hot glue it together, and then we've got to hot glue it to this. See, because I have to definitely do this. cut a line in it like that to make the two ends come up. This is like practicing for sheet medaling, eh? This is how you do sheet medaling. It's best to, I always like to overcompensate and go over the mark. So I should heat this up with the lighter so it's easy to bend. Not too much though. So maybe I can go with that. See it's forming, so it's kind of bending now. It's kind of forming. If I had this, if I had these going, which I might make this one go. No, this one. This is the one that goes. See that? And nice flame. So I just run it along here. See, it's curling. It's curling itself. See that? I don't want to do that too much. See that? It's curling itself. That's a good reaction that you want. Okay, we're gonna. That's like trial and error, eh? See, I've gone over the lip a bit, this side, but that's alright. Okay, so they can go here. Well, we might keep it like that, eh? We'll keep, actually, there we go. We'll just keep it like that. So we'll do this bit. We've just got to bring it along here. It's actually not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So lucky we got the pen. Lucky we had the pen. So we got this. We could do about that much over. Or you could probably do it maybe the whole lot, because you need a good surface area for the hot glue to stick. Yeah, I should have done this properly, because all the hot glue is only just going to stick on there. Yeah. Actually, there. Hopefully, we get this done. So, you know, we'll probably graph about that much. So it comes in like this. So that's what's missing. That much, pretty much. So the reason why I went over a bit, so we can actually I might just straighten this up, because the reason you want heaps of meat, because this being glued here might help hold the rest, you know. So I'll just leave it like that, and we'll make our line this way now. We'll make our line this way, so this needs to go maybe about here. If it's over, we can always cut it. See? That's what's missing of the pipe. I was going to make the roof, but, you know. What was me? So what I'll do is just leave that there like that. I'll cut more than what I need, something like this, because when you're wrapping things, when it tries to clear when you're wrapping things and it tries to clear the clearance, or you try to cover the gap, you might come a little bit short. And if this was short, then we'd have to try to pull this back, but then you get a gap there. But so what we'll do is we'll put a little slit there. Yeah, I didn't want to do it this way, only because I thought I wouldn't enjoy it, and I thought it would be hard. But you know, sometimes you should give things a go that you think of, because your fabrication skills might be dope. Right, now I've got to fucking switch this fucking thing back on and start bending this. Look at that, like a blowtorch. There's oxyacetylene, eh? Like oxyacetylene, very silly. Be lucky I Lucky I cut some of it, eh? Yeah, look at that. This would like before. It's got a little bit of gas in there, see that? See that little bit of gas? That's enough to do a few jobs. Fucking hell. 2 hands. Hey, no, it's not going now. Oh, it started by itself and then it went out. Oh, the gas pressure. Yeah. Oh, we don't want it to start playing up on us. See, I mucked that up a bit. Lucky I didn't cut too close, or else this would have shrunk back this way, and it wouldn't have covered the wall. See, like that. Wouldn't have covered our wall. So now I get to put that there, and this is an important bit. We have to cut. We have to sort this bit here. The angle here is what the corner, the angle, and what the corner of the wall is going to look like. So I might favor this side. Yeah. So I'll heat that up with just a. See that? I'll just heat that up with the lighter and probably hot glue it, because the hot glue is probably hot enough to sort this. Well, that mounted together. That's pretty good. See, it's got its form there. See, a nice naked flame. See, that corner is annoying me. I could bring it in a bit. I think I might have to cut it some more. Bring it in a bit more. You probably had to cut it on a different angle too, but it's like how you make cardboard boxes too. Yeah, see, because we want it round like that. Want it round like that. That's actually a nice shape. It's probably better to hot glue it than try, because it's already formed. It's already formed a nice shape. Yeah. It's already formed a nice shape. We could probably get it better than that, but oh yeah, I can bend it in some more. This is the reason why I wanted to do. See, so my measurements would have been okay if I followed my lines, but so what should I do now? That's okay. So that's got to go that way. So we're gonna have it like that. So I should bring this around like that and then pin this. So I'll probably have to hot glue that. So that's what I'll do now. I'll just smother and hot glue that corner. My uncle showed me how to use hot glue for certain things, other than arts and crafts. He uses it to fix jeans, bags, shoes. It's very versatile, eh? It's like a welding rod and stick. And it's going to come out pretty rough, but hey, these are poor man's tools, poor man's ways of doing things, eh? So I put that hot glue on there, and then I place it down like this. I just wait for it to cool. I'll try it like this, eh? I want to try put something in there to mold, you know, to press. But it's got, sometimes you can disturb the glue and it'll stick, and then you'll pull your glue off, you know, your bond. You'll ruin your bond. See, so far that's a nice corner, you know. And some people are going, wow, that's kind of ugly. But the thing is, it's practical and it's going to work. That's the main thing. All right, there we go. That's just a bit of all right, these are poor man. This is poor man tech to fix toys, you know. It's a bit rough, but we can sand it down and make it look pretty later. But that's the main thing, is the practical engineering to get that right. You know, I might cut that's right, I have to go that way up it. I might cut some of this. I might cut the shape of that pipe out. It's gonna be about, I'll go about there. Actually, I'll cut it about there. Should have marked it with the pen. And this if you're used to working with budget stuff, like, what makes the best engineers is not having the best tools, it's the best knowledge that you've gained, you know, from your tech tree. Because man, so some of the stuff people have come up with to remedy the tech tree, like not having a certain technology to fabricate something. See, like how I'm doing it. I don't have this type of plastic or the resources to go buy another one of these toys, because they're obsolete probably now. There's a sentimental buzz about this toy. That's why I'm trying to bring it back. There, see, it's looking all right, eh? It's coming together. So all I have to do is hot glue there, like smother it on hot glue and then just bang it on. See, that's holding. But then I can, after this, I'm going to test it with the I'll smother it some more in hot glue. But yeah, I'll do that now before I chuck it on there. So I better get onto this because my baby's been waiting to play with this this toy, and I've always been fascinated with this. Is a fascinating toy, especially like poor South Auckland boys back in the day. It's like magic. It's like almost a magic tool, like toy, like scientific, you know, mechanical engineered toy that like blew our minds. You know, it was like those domino videos or domino sets that, you know, people set up. I can't, is it like trigger and reaction videos of those elaborate things they make? There's courses, there's little obstacle courses like this for, and you know, they do things, those wacky you know, there's wacky obstacle courses or hobby courses that people do to accomplish a simple task. Yeah, so hope you can see that. Hope you can see everything. Oh yeah, you can see everything that's going on. Most of everything that's going on. Yeah, that looks a bit rough, but it's like kind of tough at the moment. So that's what we want. So it's coming along nicely. Look at that. So I can glue, hot glue there now. So I'm glad. This is what's so cool about how hot glue, and it's recyclable. You know, there's a percentage, there's a chance you can recycle it. So I've got to figure out where I'm going to put it. I can remount this. I could chuck it on there and remount it, but or chuck it back on here and remount it. I will demo that, eh? Okay. I'm going to measure and I'll write on the thing how much, the area, how much I need to put on. So I can slam it on. So that's pretty much everything around that line, past that line. I'm going to put some on here, all around here, even up here. I should cut this off because I don't like that finish. Cut that off because I don't like that finish. Sorry, I'll cut that off because I don't like that finish. That's better. So I'll glue all over there. So all of this, what I'm going to colour in is where I'm going to be hot gluing. So to me, hopefully, that's enough hot glue to function this. So all the section that's coloured in. And then I've got to bang it on there. Put it into position. Because I do want some on here and over here. But we'll see. We'll see. So seeing as this is the biggest place here, we'll hard out and muck around with this. See, you can remount it. Probably doesn't need that much, how much I explained. Well, we're gonna, that's why I like it when it's molten. Molten. Oh, that's gonna muck me up a bit. Yeah. That stuff over there has to stay cold, hot enough for me to do my thing. I'm gonna go like this, I'm gonna go like this. Hopefully, yep, that's enough. That's going nice and gooey. And we'll put some over here because you need it to want to stick out and bond and make a good structure. I'll put some there, put some there. See that? I hope I saw all that because man, I don't want to do that again. I only did that on not even a single drop of rum. There. What do you reckon? That's so cool about hot glue, is like a welder. See, I can hot glue this and it'll encourage it to keep stay there. So this was easier to do than I thought. So now that's actually quite good. It should keep the ball bearing in there. But it's got a step now. It's got a step. It's got to step up, but let's see. So yeah, now to me it's going to be fully functional, but we'll just leave that there to cool because man, you need to put on a lot of hot glue, so it will fucking, sorry about the swearing, sticky. So I'm going to wait till that cools down, and then actually we can just try it now with a marble. And I'll show you certain steps. So I think a ball bearing, because like back in the day when you're younger, like you can remember, I'm sure was we'll pick the best marbles, eh? I'll let you. So here's one of my favourite marbles. This one, that one. We had all sorts of names for these bloody marbles, and other people did too. I love Clearys. I love Clearys. I call these snakies. These are cool ones. You know, see that green coloured one? The brown coloured one? Some people would think that the way certain marbles look, they were worth more than other marbles or other marbles. See, that's a nice slang nickname for marbles, a marb. Look, see that? These were the kaka ones. They were like the normal ones. Check that out. Look at that one. Eesh. So does this fit in there? Oh, I think that's all right. I'll test it like this. So if I've set that there, I wonder if you can see when I turn this here, if there was a ball bearing. Yeah, so if there was a ball bearing, we'll probably pick it up. See, unless I need to find a ball bearing that's just smaller than this, because I think it has to sit in. Because see, when we push that, that's supposed to come over like this. But because I broke the, I'll clean that up a bit. Because I broke the, lucky I've been trying to test it, eh? Because I broke the hinge that holds this, it's probably not functioning as well. Because it's supposed to freely want to jump. It's got to have enough enough power of a shunt to make this jump and hit there, so the ball bearing hits the bell and rings the bell. As you can probably see here, the different things. I'll demo to you. First, we're just making sure we're testing the functionality. I've got a craft knife, so I should use that. And probably apply it. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Not really, but I'm cleaning up the hot glue. Because I didn't want to use super glue to clean this hinge up. It might have been better to use super glue, but I don't trust super glue anymore because we don't have a good super glue. Remember, some of these things I do is on a budget, eh? See that? See how it's getting stuck somewhere. So it's supposed to be loose as. See that? Not supposed to be doing that. Yeah, it gets a bit tight over there. I should have made sure that it's ringing the bell, just me hitting that. Now we could sort that out later. But this is once it gets to here, and this, you would want more of a, see, like ding, and then it must go ding, and then fall into here. Ah, see? So I do need a smaller. Obviously, I need a smaller. But let's see, let's test this out, eh? See, so if it's over here, so I wonder how we. So we gotta. Yeah, that's hard, eh? Ooh, see, I almost had it. Okay. This is the start. This is the start. Yeah. Must have to rock it, eh? Yeah, I got it there. See that? Now I have to get it up there. Ooh, must have to rock it. Oh, unless I do it straight, eh? This is actually pretty Oh man, this is a kind of addictive, eh? How am I going to get it there? Oh, I just had to keep it up that high. No. So it has to be in one motion. Like that. One motion. I think if it was the ball bearing you wanted, it would go. And it goes there. But I need to get it up there. I needed to get it to go up there. But I think because the ball might be a certain weight, it's not getting enough momentum to go up there. You can see it skip along. So it'll skip to there. So that's that function. And I hope you saw that. Yeah, you can see that. Well, if you didn't, I was mucking around with this. See? That's anyway, so when it hits there, it gets picked up and it gets put onto this. Put onto here. And this is the part where, see, it's climbing the bloody thing. But when it goes on there, so yeah, see, so it is possible there, see? And then let's do that again. That's cool, man. Oh, silly. We'll use a smoother one. It's got dots on it as well. Use the clearies. Ah, yep. So we just try this. Ah, try that again. I think it has to ramp on there, right? It has to jump on there. Okay. About there, right? There. I'll hold it there like that. Oh, what a useless dude. Yep, there we go. There. Yeah. Oh, it got stuck over there. Should be able to. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. We're not doing that again. So in this one, it'll be like this. Whoa, it jumps from. So what it's supposed to do is land on there. There. And then we'll go from there, see if we can go to, yeah, and then to the other one, yeah, and then from here into there, we'll try that. Oh yeah, you can see that it's a tip in there, it might be too big to fit in there. All right, we'll try that again. See, because at every stop, I was supposed to have one like that, because they're not magnetized. All right, so this one would be, oh, it jumped straight in there. Shall we have it like that? Oh, look, it's holding. So, there. Well, no, I like using that. So, there. Okay. No, I'm not doing that again. bloody hell, we get addicted to that. See, it's cool, eh? Yeah, see, so I made it over that step. I made it over that step there. That's sweet. Ooh, go there. See, so these are the places you would get trapped if you had the no lid. I had the lid, and then see, yeah. So and then you would go, and this should want to come onto there. So we'll try it. Because it will be a magnet, it will throw it this way. So it's just hitting and bouncing up back. There we go. So we did that. You saw that do that. Now I might use one of these ones because it's got holes in it. I might encourage it to stop. I might cheat on this one as well. Hey! As you can see, I didn't have to cheat. So we'll see what it does when we do this. So I'm supposed to flip over. That's supposed to flip over there and go ding. So I'm happy that that the middle works. So I'm happy that someone can play here, someone can play here, and from here to here we can play. That's cool. Yeah, poor man's manufacturing to fabricate and repair something, and there was a little bit of hot glue and plastic. Oh, we didn't want to go that way. So yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe if you want. Up to you. But I just thought this might be a cool video because this toy here, I'd laugh if they made this toy again, eh? Man, this toy is so cool. It's just, it brings back so much memories, and it's such a cool thing to play. Because I only ever vaguely remember completing it like a few times, only because you know, you only got to play it a few times because some of them are missing pieces, and so that's why I was you know, kind of excited when I found it, and it only this was only broken, and I was missing the top of the, you know, the roof of that. See, I could probably put a roof on it, but yeah, that's another story, yeah. So I'm gonna go take it to the customer and watch you know. I see the expression on her face when I show it to her. I might keep these marbles. I'll put the other ones back. So we've got 1, 2, and then you probably need 2 marbles, because it'll make it to here. 2, maybe 2. So I got to find a ball bearing that can fit in here. So we'll use this as a reference, or I could take the whole game and fire up. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, so yeah, if you want, like and subscribe, and better living, everyone. Yeah, hi. So I'm just adding on to the video I'd done before. I'd like to advertise and rep this game. It's made by Tomy, and I remember that brand from the 80s and 90s. I'm thinking it must be an American brand, but this always used to remind me of Mario Brothers. That, you know, but yeah, cylinder shapes like they're from like the Mario Brothers steps or pipes. But anyway, I'm wondering if something sat there. I can't remember. I might have to look it up. But yeah, this was a old school 80s and 90s obstacle game. It used this. You used a steel ball bearing to navigate the course, and you use these as mechanical controls. This is one of the first spacey games for certain age children. You know, because if you weren't big enough to play games with the big kids, you could, you know, have a go at doing this, and it could be 2 players. Someone could like use this side of the field first, and the other one could use this side of the field, the controls. So I'm thinking, look, he's got these notches here. So I'm thinking you could probably have many steel ball bearings, because when we used to play with them, we were lucky to have just the one ball bearing. You know, usually that's how they got broken, because someone would lose the ball bearing, and then someone would just be, you know, be rough with it, and then end up breaking the game. Hang on, sorry, my screen's a bit fuzzy. There, so now you can see it properly. So yeah, there goes the logo, Tomy. And I can't remember what this game was called. Yeah, I thought I'd revamp it and show it to my daughter. I was going to try to show us the bottom of that. Anyway, yeah, cool. So yeah, this was broken. So you can see there, and I just fabricated a new, I don't know, new part for it, and then just hot glued it on. Yeah, works quite well. It didn't have the roof, but hey. Look at this guy. There we go. We got there in the end. Oh, you know, if that was there, it'll land on that. But yeah, cool. Yeah, so blooming addictive.